Welcome, welcome, welcome to Beyond the Chats. I am your girl, your neighbor, your best friend, Natasha Cash.
And I'm T Dub in the building.
We are super excited to be with you again tonight. This makes week number 15, and we are still going strong. And we appreciate you for watching. So make sure you like, subscribe, give some feedback. You can call in. The phone number to call us is 833-282-2428. Tonight we are digging into some stuff, talking about things we used to do to get where we are that we don't do anymore. We're talking about what would you do. We're throwing out some scenarios, some stories, some situations that we've experienced, that we've heard about, read about, encountered, that we want to know what you, our audience, would do. We want you to chime in. You can chime into the chat if you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, Twitter, wherever you're watching us. We appreciate the love and we appreciate you participating in our show. So tonight we're going to jump into it. And make sure you tell a friend, because the next week we'll be giving away some money. We playing some trivia next week. You ready to give away some money?
I'm ready to give away a little couple cents here and there.
Couple cents? The people don't need no cents. They need some.
Cents add up.
That's true, but it take a long time. They need some green, some dead presidents.
If you save it.
I'm done. Listen, people, don't play his trivia game, because it's gonna be 18 years. You're gonna have $2 messing with TW.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
That's a long time.
That is a very long time. Oh my goodness. So anyway, we are excited. I want to again welcome you. Thank you so much for joining and tuning in. We appreciate the love. Like we said, make sure you tell a friend. Subscribe to our channel and invite others to participate. But we have some good stuff going on. I don't know. I mean, I'm a little biased. I love our show.
Yeah, I think we have a good show.
I do think we have a good show, and I think we have good hosts. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, not trying. No brag, just fact.
I like the host.
I like the host too. Don't tell them we said that. Okay, so I don't know if our audience members, those tuning in, if they watched the Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight last night.
Yeah, I'm sure some people didn't, but because it's pay-per-view, so they probably wait for it to come out on YouTube or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it was. You know what? I really thought that it was just going to be a joke, and Mike Tyson actually fought.
So what you trying to say? Roy Jones wasn't ready?
I'm saying there's a lot of hugging, a lot of love giving.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I appreciated Snoop Dogg being a commentator.
He was funny.
He was hilarious. What did he say? He told Roy Jones he bought a lot of what?
Padlocks.
He had a lot of padlocks because he was locking
them up.
He was locking them up. And I love how after the fight was over, they interviewed him, and I mean, Roy Jones, he had his eyes closed, his mouth was open, he was breathing hard, and holding his ribs. I mean, if he could have just took his gloves off and stuck his hand in there and just held on to his sirloins, he would have he would have been doing that while he was being interviewed. All he kept saying was, "Them hits hurt, them jabs, them punches hurt."
Yeah, my peoples in Pensacola want me to fight, I'll fight.
But if they don't, I ain't doing this no more.
I'm good for it. But it's up to them.
Exactly.
If they want to put me out there like that.
But you know what? Okay, so Roy Jones is now 51. And Mike Tyson is 54 years old, and he went 8 rounds. Now, when when the bell rings and the round is over, they go and they sit in their corners. I mean, the first 2 rounds, Mike ain't even sit down.
I'm just saying, Mike looked good.
I'm just saying how, he was just like, I'm ready. Like, let's go. Let's do this. And I love at the end, he's like, I'm just letting the people know that I can go 8 rounds. I can go 10 rounds. Yep. I'm still ready. If we want to get into it, we can do it. And I'm like, come on, Mike.
Yeah, he lost a lot over what was done to him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because he could have been the greatest, but because his career was cut short over that setup, I'm going to call it a setup.
I think so. I think
he really lost a lot.
He did.
As bad as he was, and as many issues that he probably had personally,
right,
I still think he was a great fighter.
And honestly, I feel like for him to be young and coming into the boxing game, he was just known as a monster. Just not really. I don't want to label him a monster, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. But he was just like this, like ferocious, like beast of a boxer. And I don't really feel like he had anyone in his corner that was really truly there for him outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they were there to see him fight. They were there to see him knock people out. They were there to see him make money, use him for his money. Even the situation with, you know, him being married to Robin Givens and all the, you know, all the other situations in his lives with other women. I just think, you know,
I think after his original trainer passed away, his life just totally changed.
Right. I agree with that. We have someone chiming in on the chat say, I loved how Roy Jones Jr. wore basketball shorts and Mike Tyson wore his boxing shorts. Yeah, because you know, Roy Jones, I thought he was, you know, he came there to play around. I think he thought Mike came to play around.
Yeah, and originally we didn't want to even see the fight because we thought it was going to be a joke.
Exactly.
But we found it.
Well, yep, we found it and we watched it and it was very interesting. And I'm like, you know, I know Snoop Dogg was rooting for Roy Jones, but yeah, Roy was taking some hits. Mike Tyson say, yeah, he hit me one good time and I felt it. Now that
a few good times.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, Mike Tyson got a couple good solid shots from Roy. Yeah, because Roy got this thing where it looked like he about to walk away to here. Bam.
Yeah, exactly. He got this whole sneak attack he got going on.
He caught a lot of people like that.
Yeah, for real. So, but that was a good fight. I enjoyed it, and I hope they do it again. But I hope Roy understand that you know, Mike ain't playing with him. You know what I'm saying? Mike ready. Don't let the 54 fool you. That's all I'm saying. Don't let 54 fool you. Because Mike was ready. Yes, he was. Okay, let's move on to, I have a thought of the week. I found this and it doesn't say, you know, who authored it, but I loved this quote and I just have to share it with you all. It's very short and simple. And it's simply, starve your distractions and feed your focus. I mean, I just had to let that thing marinate on my heart, in my mind. Starve your distractions and feed your focus. Oh my goodness, that thing hit me like a ton of bricks and it felt so good just to read that quote. And I wish I would have known, you know, I wish I was able to find who wrote it or who authored it or who, you know, came up with it or whatever. But I mean, it's so true. You know, when you feed into things that are distracting, you fall off course.
True.
Right. But when you feed those things that you're focused on, those things that are important to you, you begin to come up with more ideas and you become creative and you just, you know, have this drive and this motivation to get it done. And you know, think goals that you set that may have taken you, you know, 6 months or 8 months, a year, 2 years or whatever. When you become focus driven, there is nothing that can stop you from doing what you want to do. And I'm a testimony to that, you know, as far as like, even with the podcast, I've been saying for, I don't know how long, years. I'm like, I want to do a podcast. I feel like I could be a great host. I feel like I could, you know, reach people and I feel like I could, you know, entertain people. And then we just talked about it. And I said, you know what? Okay, listen, I'm super excited about doing a podcast. I think that we have something great, you know, chemistry. We have people that would love to chime in and listen. And here we are 15 weeks into our podcast and there is no stopping us. I absolutely love and look forward to sitting at this table every single week at 6 p.m. on Sunday with you. It's phenomenal. We have, you know, who do we have? We have Yvette Quantifa Wong is a consistent guest on the show. We have Mr. Cletus, who is a consistent guest on the show. We have artists that are chiming in, that are being guests. We also have some upcoming guests that we are sure you are going to love. So make sure you set your alarm, your calendars for every Sunday at 6 p.m. because you never know what's going to happen on Beyond the Chat. So we are glad that you are here. And so we're going to do some fun stuff tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo. You ready?
Almost.
Almost ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you want me to sing?
Go ahead.
I feel like singing. So you want me to sing?
You can.
Okay. I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing a song that I love. And yeah, let's go. Here we go. Woo! Oh, yeah. You can snap your fingers at home. You can sing along. Uh-oh, what happened?
Did it stop?
I think it did. Let's try it again. Okay. Something up here?
No.
Okay, let's try it again. 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 Okay, let's try Nope. It stopped playing. Something that was just hit, not working. So I guess it's not meant for me to sing. So somebody don't want me to sing. But it's all good.
Well, that's odd that it would do
that. That is odd that it would do that.
Oh, the devil.
Oh, yes. He is is busy.
Is this it?
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Woohoo! All right. Let's go. Oh, yeah. You gonna sing with me?
Let me see if I can do a couple notes.
Okay. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Hey, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, oh yeah, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Yeah. Stand by me. Stand by me. Woo! Whoa, oh, stand. Yeah. Stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Yeah. Whenever you're in trouble, stand. Yes, sir. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Woo! That was fun.
Nice.
That was nice. That was very nice. Yes, I love that song. Absolutely love that song by Benny King. I love it because the words are simple, but they are very powerful and meaningful. You know, if you have someone in your corner that just can just be there with you, stand by you, be a friend, be committed, be dedicated through thick or thin, through, you know, heck or high water, they are just a friend. Committed, dedicated to your relationship. That's awesome, because that means you don't have to be perfect. That means you don't have to always dot every I and cross every T. You just have someone that loves you just because you're you.
Amen.
Yes.
It's always nice to have somebody stand by you, whether it's your child, your parent, your co-worker.
Yes.
I mean, it's just always nice to have somebody in your corner.
Exactly. Shout out to OG. He's in the chat tonight saying great song. We appreciate that. We're going to have him on the show. He got some new music coming out too. So we're going to have to support and represent OG.
Yep. Let us know when you ready.
Yeah. Let us know when you ready, because we ready. We stay ready, so we don't have to get ready. Mm-hmm. Oh, you singing too?
I'm gonna try to sing something.
Oh, I'm ready.
You gonna help me?
I'm gonna help you.
All right, let me. All right.
Okay, come on.
All right. So let's see how we got. Okay.
Yeah. love this song. Uh-oh. Come on now. I know people at home rocking and swaying already. Hey, 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 come on. Woo! Yes, sir.
Oh, so long for this night, I pray that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day. Wear a ribbon in the sky for our love. If I love, may I touch your hand, and if please, may I once again, so that you too will understand. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. This is not a coincidence, and for more than a lucky chance, but what is that was meant? It's a ribbon in the sky for our love. We can lose with God on our side.
Yes.
We find strength in each tear we cry. From now on, it will be you and I, and a ribbon in the sky for our love. Ribbon in the sky for our There's a ribbon in the sky for our love.
Woo! Listen.
Can't nobody touch Stevie.
Listen, if we were in a crowd and we had an audience that was able to clap and scream, I hear the people. I can hear the people through the chat. The peoples. If Yvette was here, she would say she could hear the peoples screaming through the TV and clapping
with a capital S on the end.
With a capital S on the end. That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Thank you.
So why'd you choose that song?
I don't know, just I'm a fan of Stevie. I mean, there's a certain artist that's like classic that you just never forget and just never forgotten, and it's an artist that timeless.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder is a timeless artist. You can listen to him at any time.
That is so
10
true.
years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, today, tomorrow, 10 years from now, Stevie Wonder's music will always live.
That is very true. Now, listen, I am definitely a Stevie Wonder fan, but I just have one question, and I'm not hating on Stevie at all because I love Stevie. But why Stevie got to write so many verses to his song?
He be writing a lot of words.
I'm like, listen, when we come up with our songs, when our band goes out and performs live, we're going to have to choose the short Stevie Wonder song.
I know. I was about to cut that short.
Ain't nobody got time to be learning 9 verses for one song. I'm like, Stevie, we get it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We understand. It's no need for you to keep going on and on and on and on.
But when you're such a great artist like that, and your stuff is good,
that's true.
Then you can make it long.
That is true.
You can make it last forever.
That's true. Now listen, I'm just saying there are some, like you said, some beautiful Stevie Wonder songs. I know that, like you said, people will be singing his songs forever. Actually, that song, Ribbon in the Sky. So my brother, I have an older brother. He got married in 94, I want to say. 1994, I think. And I sang that song at his wedding.
Oh. What do you know?
So 26 years ago. Good Lord.
Ooh.
Yeah. I sang that
song.
So
you was probably about 3.
Yeah, or 2.
Yeah.
Or 1. Just saying. I ain't trying to tell my age. I'm just saying roundabout, that part right there. Yeah. That
so
part.
You about to do a little something, huh?
I think I'm going to sing one more.
All right, let me step back.
I'm gonna do one more. Yeah. I got one more in me. After this, I'm done. Yeah. I think people want to snap their fingers a little bit. Woo! Oh, yeah. Come on. Woo! Captured effortlessly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, I did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go, and now we're flying through the stars. Hope this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. You fill my heart beat with bliss. You gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist. I needed someone. And now we're flying through the stars. Hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody love me better. Make me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. You. Oh yeah, come on. I wait for nighttime to come and bring you to me. I can't believe I'm the one. I was so lonely. I feel like no one could feel. I must be dreaming. I want this dream to be real. Need this feeling. I make my wish upon the star. Hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody love me better. Make me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ooh, ain't nobody love me better. At first you put your arms around me. Oh yeah. And then you put your charms around me. I can't resist the sweet surrender. Woo! All my nights so warm and tender. We're staring into each other's eyes, and what we see is no surprise. Got a feeling most would treasure. Woo! And the love so deep we cannot measure. Nobody love me better. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Love me better. Ain't nobody. Ooh. Ain't nobody love me better. Make me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better.
Ain't nobody
Love me better. Can nobody love me, 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 love me like you love me, baby. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Nobody. Love me better. Love me better. Can nobody love me like you love me when you love me, how you love me when you love me, baby. Nobody love me better than you. Oh, that felt good. Oh,
Did
yeah.
that.
Well, thank you very much.
Did that.
Well, that felt good.
I'm about to get on the table and dance.
Wait a minute. You know we live.
I was gonna turn the camera off, but I'm saying I was gonna be dancing. If the camera ever go black, if it just ever go black and you still hear the music,
you dancing.
I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing that you shouldn't be seeing.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
Well, we don't want that because I think your mama and your sisters and your family watching. So,
all right then.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll turn the camera off.
Yeah,
but they'll hear music.
But they already know now that if you turn the camera off, you're doing something you probably shouldn't.
But they won't know what I'm doing.
Well, just don't call me because I ain't saying nothing. Stop.
We'll look real guilty when we come back.
What you're not gonna do? I'm not in it. I will not participate in your shenanigans tonight. Okay,
so
you
I'm
sing.
thinking about singing this song.
Ooh.
This will be my first time singing it. But
Okay.
I like the song. So it's
Listen, we're live, and the people know you can sing.
Well,
so.
I'm just saying it's and one thing about being live is you
don't get no do-overs.
You ain't no do-overs.
Ain't no do-overs.
You did it, we heard it.
Yep, and it's on there, and they can play it back.
Yeah, and anybody can catch something that you done did wrong.
It's all good though.
But
it's all good though.
But I'm gonna try.
Okay.
To do this one song that I like.
I got some wows in the chat. I appreciate it.
Okay. Woo. All right, let's go with
Okay.
All right.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
I'm gonna try it.
All right.
Try it, because it's just something about this world we live in.
Yes.
Even though there's issues,
right?
Here and there, whether it's the coronavirus, that we're dealing with, the pandemic, whether it's the presidency, that switchover.
That
or delayed switchover, or whatever.
Listen, I don't know who president he is. He ain't my president. Their president. I'm saying their president. Y'all president is crazy. That man, he crazy. Something wrong with him. He crazy.
Yeah, he is something else.
Yes, he is something else.
So I'm gonna just try this one. Like I said, I haven't sung it before, okay. So we're gonna.
I know you're gonna do your thing.
Try it. I'm gonna just try it.
Okay.
All right, here
Let's
we
go.
Here we go. All right. I see skies of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Yes.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself,
yes.
What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes. And I
I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
That was fabulous. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got some love and some smiles in the chat. Oh, that was wonderful.
Well, thank you.
I love that. Oh,
Well, thank you.
about to make me cry.
Oh,
that was so sweet. Boom. You did that.
Oh boy.
That was awesome. Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness. Okay,
Thank
you
you.
can't sing no more. You can't sing no more. You're not allowed to sing no more because
boy.
you killed it.
Oh well, thank you. You know.
We need to do a concert.
You know what? Maybe we should do a Christmas concert or something and have some of our supporting cast, our singers that sing with us all the time.
Yes.
Do something.
Do a show. Yes.
Just do something.
We can set it up live in studio. We can have people we can, put some bugs in the ears and words in the ears and bees to fly around, buzz, and tell the people about it.
Really move this whole set back and have a performance, a stage right here.
Yes. I think that is a wonderful idea. And it's only the end of November. So we have a whole month almost to put it together.
Yeah, to put a few things together.
We're on it.
I like it.
I like it too.
All right.
I think it'll be wonderful.
What do you guys think?
Yeah. What would y'all like to see a Christmas concert? Would you like to participate in a Christmas concert? We want to hear from our audience out there. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to hear? Who do you want to have on the show?
Your favorite songs.
Favorite Christmas songs. You can give us a whole list and we'll choose people that are going to sing them.
Yes.
Listen, I sing all the time. I just sung 2 songs. People hear me sing all of the time. People want to hear other people sing. Sometimes I want to just be in the background.
No, I'm the backgrounder.
No, and not after you just sung that. What a wonderful world. No, the people are not going to let you get by with just doing that. We got OG in the chat saying, count me in. So there you go.
Well, I know I can always count on OG.
Yes,
I can always count on Kim.
Yes.
I can always count on OG.
Yes.
I know Mama Gwen.
I know she watching. She ain't chimed in yet, but I know she watching. So
and Auntie Faye.
Yes.
That's like the nucleus.
Nucleus, exactly.
That's like the foundation.
Very
and
true.
then we can add people on top of that.
Yes.
But
that
right there,
that's the bomb.
That's the show.
That's the show.
What about that throwback show that we did
Woo!
a few years ago?
Listen, I was hit. All I'm saying is, for the people that did not attend the show, I was Salt and Pepper. Okay, and I did my thing. I ain't, no brag, just back. I did my thing because I was feeling being Salt and Pepper. Okay, don't make me do
it was a bond though. That was a show right
flashback.
there. We gonna do a concert. We're gonna do a concert through Zoom.
Yes. Yeah.
And
that would be fun.
It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. OG, figure out what your Christmas raps are. What you gonna do?
Yep. Because we need you to get in this.
Yeah. Do your homework.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Hey.
That's gonna be fun.
Let's do it.
And I get to sing our Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
I have a wonderful Christmas song that I know that people will love. So it's a nice song. Very nice song. Okay, so let's jump into the reason why we're here.
Yeah, let's just go and jump in. We don't want to take no breaks today.
No breaks.
Straight through.
So
we can get this thing over with and y'all get back to football.
Yes. Oh, because the 49ers were beating the Rams. I just want to throw that out there. I am a 49ers fan. I am proud of it. I do not sugarcoat nor hide my feelings about the San Francisco 49ers. I am a 49ers fan. What? It's funny because I'm talking about the 49ers.
No, just the excitement in the San Francisco.
I'm just saying, I've been a 49ers fan since like 1992. I think I was, 2.
And I'm happy they're doing good.
Yeah. Was I even born in 92? Maybe not.
Yeah, you were around.
I was around. Okay, well, since you said, tell everybody, but I've been a 49ers fan for a very long time. That's been my team. I'm a ride or die fan, and I love the 49ers. So, whoop whoop, they're beating the Rams right now. So hopefully, when this podcast is over, I don't go back and I'll be in tears.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about the Bucs because they're beating themselves earlier, and even though they're playing a tough opponent, I mean, come on. At least look good getting beat.
Thank you. Can we just talk about the Bucks for a minute? Now, see, I know I be hating on them a lot of days, and I'm just going to admit.
Let me check the score first before you say too much.
Okay, I won't say too much, but
sometimes they'll surprise you. So let me just make sure.
They will surprise you. I'm just saying, I try to root for the Bucks, and I try to be on their team because, I've been in Florida for what now, 20 years now.
Oh, boy.
Not looking good. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me, Father God. The 49ers is losing 17-20. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. But it's not over. It's not over. I have hope. Keep hope alive. And oh, my Lord.
The Bucks are still getting handled at home.
Good Lord Jesus.
You got people doing backflips in the end zone. They're already dancing in your dang locker room. Now you don't.
Now, can we talk about that? Listen, that was real disrespectful. That was real nasty.
And Jameis was doing
Jameis Winston to be in the Buccaneers locker room. They beat him
breaking it down.
To zip. What was it?
No, it wasn't zip. They had a few points.
Oh, they did.
But I
missed them.
They made a memory. They made a highlight reel out of that game. I'm just saying.
They did. Dancing in their locker room, like videotaping it, putting it on YouTube, Instagram, whatever it was on, putting it live on social media that they were just like stomping in their locker room. That's how bad they beat them. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, Jameis, you're gonna have to pay for that. I have to find him. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to answer to what you did.
Find
that. Yeah, because that was messed up. But anyway, let's talk about some things that we used to do to get where we are now that we don't do anymore. Can you think about some things you used to do? Like, what did you used to do when it came to having a new job or buying a new car or starting a new relationship? What about buying a new house, or even when you purchased a brand new cell phone? What did you do? I mean, I know when I bought my new cell phone, honey, it was like I'm talking on the phone, and before I move, I put it back in my purse so I don't drop it on the ground, because if it breaks, I'm gonna cry.
Right. Even when you don't have that little protection, that screen on there.
Exactly.
The funny thing is, now they come with Gorilla screens and all these screens that's supposed to be like super strong and all this, but they still getting cracked.
Yeah, they still getting cracked. Yeah. I was looking at my daughter's phone the other day. She got an iPhone. I'm like, I'm surprised you don't have scrapes and scars and cuts all upside your face when you put that thing to your head. That thing was so, and I was like, I'm gonna act like I don't even see it. I ain't say one word because I'm not buying another one. So if you can talk with your phone cracked up like it's, been 100%. Laughing at the joke, then you right on, sister.
If you have to wear gloves to use your phone, then
you need a new phone.
Yeah.
You need a whole new phone.
Yeah, take care of that one for 2 weeks, and then
Exactly. Yeah. Hello. But okay, what about going to a new church? Remember when you started going to church and you wore your best clothes? I mean, you put on a suit and tie, dress shirt, put on your brand new shoes. Man, now people come to church, they got on jeans and tank tops, flip-flops and bonnets on their head.
I've been going here for 20 years. I don't need to dress up.
I'm like,
Jesus said, come as you are.
Yeah, but he didn't mean it literally.
No, don't come any way you are. Just come as you are.
Yeah, that's a hot mess. I mean, people going to church like they, the people of Walmart. Listen, if y'all have not been on YouTube to watch the people of Walmart videos, and you want to be entertained,
funny stuff right there.
That is some funny stuff right there. But I mean, people don't do what they used to do to get, what they have anymore. They just, they just chill with it. Like, okay, like a new haircut or a new hairdo. I know when I roll my hair or do my little twist and have my hair, I'm like putting on my bonnet, got my oil in my hair, I'm greasing it, and making sure it stay cute. Man, after 2 days, I'm like, good night, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I don't do any of that to my hair.
What what do you do to your hair?
I just go to bed.
You just rough it, huh?
Yeah, shower and just do like that.
I'm done.
It's dry.
Well,
keep it moving.
Well, listen, when you have more hair, when you have a lot of hair, you have to do something with it. You got to represent the family. You can't just be walking out any kind of way now.
I guess I could put a little silk cover on my beard.
I'm done. No.
That don't look right.
No, it's not going to look
like a chin strap.
That's okay.
It look like a mask.
Well, you already wear a mask.
We see people do that already.
That is very true.
Like supposed to be wearing their mask and they wear it on their neck.
Can we talk about that? Listen, how many times have you been in the store, the grocery store, the convenience store, the gas station, wherever you go, and you see people with either no mask on or they have a mask that's hanging around their neck? Do you want to like jack them up and say why? Just ask them why don't you have your mask on? Are you just really trying to kill people because you just don't care, or what is it? I know there has been times I've been in the store and I have seen people without a mask on and they are standing right next to you. And I'm just like, so if I get an attitude, am I going to jail tonight? Because I get to the point where I'm at like a 9 or a 10 and I just want to just pop them. So I think it's best that I don't say anything because, you know.
And just kind of go the other way. I'm like, okay, you know what?
Yeah, but what makes me upset is why you got to be different? Why do you have to be the outcast? Why do you have to be the one?
There's always one.
There's always one. And that's what makes me upset.
At least one.
At least one. Okay, what about a new relationship?
Where guys used to open doors and
pull out chairs, buy flowers.
Some pay the bill.
Not some pay the bill. Some pay the bill. You said bill without an S.
All I'm saying is they go from being American to Dutch real quick.
Okay. Okay. What you gonna pay? Because I'm gonna pay this part, and what part you gonna pay? Listen, I'm not here for that. I need some, you know, but you know, it wasn't what I think is important is for people to pay attention to stuff like that.
Yeah, they should, because those little changes kind of let you know that whether something's going downhill or uphill, you know, just like I said, it's just like relationships.
Right.
Your job is a relationship.
Yes, it is.
You know, you go to you get your new job and you're doing everything you're supposed to do to make sure you keep that job.
Exactly.
But once you're there 3, 4, 5 years, then you relax.
You go into work with flip flops on.
For real, I'm just saying you used to trim up and shave up and be all dapper and everything. Now you just show up.
You just show up, and you tell people, "Y'all better be glad I'm here." What kind of nonsense is that?
I'm the only one to do this. I'm irreplaceable.
You need me.
Yeah.
Right.
Try that.
Try it. Yeah. Okay. What about a new house? You remember when you bought, you know, got a new apartment or a new townhouse or a new home? You was like, take your shoes off at the door, put on some footies, and make you wiping down counters and cleaning the walls and the baseboards and all kinds of stuff. Now it's like, child, just come on in here.
Come on in.
Come on. In the room.
Come on in the room.
You ain't had to do it like that now.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? That's why you're not allowed to sing.
I thought you were gonna say come on in the house, but you said
no, you said come on in the house.
But you said so you did you did that. That was
that's how the song goes.
That's an aura shape.
I'm done. I'm not talking to you no more.
That's like, you know what? Is it R. Kelly or is it Aura Kelly?
I don't know. Some people be messing up some letters.
I'm just saying.
Aura.
I'm just saying.
It just depends on where you're from, you know?
Right.
Well, can we not talk about people's accents and stuff? Because there's some words that I still say. I've been here over 20 years, and there's some words that I still have a northern accent when I say. So don't be messing with people's accent. And especially what you don't want to do is mess with Yvette Quantifa Wong when she come up on this show, because she is going to be selling her dictionary. She done already told me she be promoting me and supporting me. I'm going to support Yvette Quantifa Wong because her dictionary is going to go viral.
I'll buy one.
And then what you
I
do
need to know what the heck we said. I mean, I was trying to translate, but sometimes it'd be like, whoop, oh, that one got away from me.
Listen, don't have Quantifa call into this to this podcast and get with you now, because she be done told you some things. You ain't ready.
You ain't ready. You've been talking to her, all right. I can hear that. I can hear that.
You ain't ready for her. That's all I'm saying. Okay, listen, can we talk about, I have some questions for our listeners. I want to know, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you do? All right, in these tricky situations.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to read the first one.
Okay.
So we were watching a movie the other night, and there was a situation where a young boy, what would you say, he's about 15, 16 years old?
About 15,
16 years old. And there was a family that moved in next door, and he started liking the young lady. They had a daughter. She was about the same age, 15, 16 years old. He started liking her.
Young boy farmer. So, you know.
Young farmer,
out in the boonies.
Out in the boonies. So they moved in, and the young lady, it was just the young lady and her dad. And the dad was an alcoholic. And so, of course, when he got drunk, he became a different person. And this one particular day, the young boy was there with the girl, and the dad was drunk. And the dad told the young boy, stay away from my daughter. Don't ever come around here again. You know, it's just me and her. You know, that's it. And that's all it's ever going to be. And took the young lady in the house, and they started to have a conversation, and they left the front door open so the young boy could see what was going on and hear what was going on. Long story short, the dad started beating on the daughter. Because he became upset with her because, I don't know, she started talking back or something like that.
Well, he said she sounded like his wife that he used to beat on that's no longer there.
There you go.
So that I guess
triggered.
That triggered.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound just like my wife that I used to beat on.
And you look like, and he told her,
and you look like her.
And you look
so
like
it's like, wow, and he got away with that for so long till it's just natural for him to do it to his daughter.
Exactly. And so the young boy saw this happening and he ran in the house to protect her. And as a result of him trying to run in and protect the young lady, the dad turned around and started beating on the young boy, took him outside and put his head down in a pail of water and held him under the water for, 10, 15 seconds, let him up, and then held him down for even longer. So here's the question. If this was your son and he came home and told you this scenario, what would you do? What would you do?
What would you do?
If you found yourself in this situation with your 15, 16-year-old son, and he came home and told you this scenario, what would you do? You can write it type it in the chat. You can call us 833-282-2428, and we can talk about it. But that's something that's pretty interesting to me because, we talked about it. We said that, it could go two ways, because first of all, we could say that the boy is wrong for going into
another man's
home, right?
Instead of just reporting it.
Exactly. And getting involved in his family dynamics and what he has going on with his family. So, but on the other hand, what young man in their right mind that's really stepping up to be a young man, to show this young lady that
gonna walk away.
Right, that they care about her, is going to just walk away from the situation and not do anything.
Right, it ain't none of my business. I'm just,
Right.
So that's a tricky one.
So we have someone. OG is chiming in. What is he saying?
I'm going to see.
He said, "I'm going to see the pops for putting his hands on my son."
I'm going to see the pops,
and it would get ugly.
Yeah, it's going to get ugly, but I guess the catch-22 on that is, where are you going to see him? Are you going to go to his property? Because then he would have every right to bust a cap in.
Right. Beep.
Beep that.
Yeah. Right.
So, and it's just hard. It
is very hard because I totally agree with him.
Right, because the first thing you think is, I'm going to go straighten him.
I'm going to straighten him about my son.
But if you sit down and really put yourself in that father's shoes,
right?
If some boy came in your house,
right,
and jumped on you,
right,
for doing whatever you were doing,
right, I agree.
What you going to do? Back down and just say, "You're right. I'm wrong." But see, the thing was, he was drunk.
Right.
So his rationale wasn't there. He just basically, this dude came and jumped on his back, and it's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna react because this boy is jumping on my back for handling
my daughter.
This is my daughter.
Right. So someone else in the chat, who's that says, I would call the police and report it as child abuse because I am not going to jail and not going to be around to protect my child.
Right.
Now, I love that. Now,
I love that too. But in this situation, the father was an officer.
Oh, that's okay. So that's the one part I left out. So forgive me. So the father of the daughter was a police officer who, in fact, was a crooked police officer. So he kind of had the in with the sheriff of the town.
Yep.
So, he pretty much felt like, he could do whatever he wanted to do and get away with it because he was dealing drugs. And the sheriff of the town was in on it. So they had this bond, this relationship outside of just being police officers that he felt like, I'm the man, I can do whatever I want to do. So that was was a twist to it as well.
The boy already told the sheriff, and the sheriff was like, mind your own business.
Right. And yes, and the sheriff did because the young boy went to report it to the sheriff. He says, listen, this man is beating on his daughter. He's beating on my girlfriend, and the sheriff said, you need to mind your own business. And that right there was an eye opener.
Yeah,
that let you know, okay,
something else is going on.
Something else is going on. So. But I agree because, I know me as a parent, my first instinct is to go and say, why the heck you putting your hands on my child? But then I think it's Mama Gwen chiming in saying,
catch him in the alley.
Yes, catch him outside 3:00 in the parking lot. Somewhere. But again, if you do something to him because he's a police officer, he's not going to jail because he got the sheriff on his side. So they're gonna take up for him. But then you go to jail, that leaves your son.
Yeah, he need to be set up. The father need to be set up somehow, some way.
so that you can get revenge.
Something.
Lord have mercy.
If I was the victim, if I was bobbing for apples that wasn't there,
right?
I'm just saying.
Exactly. About to drown, trying to.
I'm gonna feel like I gotta get back at this person that made me look stupid.
That exactly. Exactly. Yeah, and make him pay for what he did. So to catch him in the alley, baby.
I like it.
I know you do.
I like it. So moving on.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. So our next thing, and this is a quick one, and just let us know what you would or wouldn't do, or what would be the threshold of you saying, okay, this is wrong. What do you do when you get too much change back? Say it's a dime over. All right. Do you say something then, or do you just say, oh, it's just a dime, whatever? Or do you say, here, you gave me a dime too much and you give it back? Or you're in hard times, you get $10 over, and you're like, shoot, man, I could use this for gas money, or I can use this to go ahead and make that end meet.
Right.
At what point do you say, I can't keep this?
When does your integrity
kick in and say, this too much to just take? I feel like I'm stealing if I take this.
Yeah, because
and what makes it wrong or what makes it right for you to say, okay, well, they messed up. They're the idiots that they hired, so they messed up, so I'm gonna keep it.
Well, the thing is that, and I don't know this, I've never worked in a retail store nor a fast food restaurant, so I honestly do not know. I'm just giving what I assume to be correct, because I know that at the end of the night, when the store is closed and they have to cash out their register or do their checks and balances, if their register is short, I don't know if it comes out of their paycheck. I don't know if it's just written, or they get in trouble for it, because I know that, if you sold 10 items and those 10 items came to $22.22, then you should have $22.22 in your register.
Exactly.
And if you only have $20.22, then the manager going to be looking like, did you take the $2?
Right, because it ain't coming out of the manager's paycheck.
It ain't coming out the manager's paycheck.
But I do know some businesses are like that, where it comes out of your check.
And that's what I'm saying. So in this instance, I know that you and I have encountered on a few occasions where young people, even some adults, I won't just put it on the young people, have actually given us too much money. Like, we've been through the Chick-fil-A line, we've been in the grocery store, we've been even at the movie theater, where we've paid for tickets and they've given us $5, and we, the tickets were supposed to be $7 and we gave them a 10. I'm like, you only owe us $3. Why are you giving me $5?
Yeah. And OG just mentioned that if he see it while he's at the register, he's gonna say something like, okay, hey, look, you gave me too much. But if he get all the way home and realize he got an extra, $5, you just can't count. I ain't going all the way back to the store to give you $5 that you messed up on.
Now listen, I'm with him on that.
I'm you know what? And that's happened with groceries. Where you think you didn't buy something, then you find you're like, oh, I didn't think we put that in there or something like that.
Yep.
And
that
they didn't scan it or something, but you're looking at the receipt and like, wow, they never scanned it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And it's like, that's a long way to go back for some eggs.
Yeah, that's a blessing. I'm with that. I'm not going all the way back.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
And you know what? It happens because, you're in line, you got a whole bunch of groceries and you see people behind you. You're trying to go as fast as you can so people won't start getting an attitude that it's taking too long. So you're trying to, go quick. And like I said, when you get home, you realize, oh Lord, did they scan the case of water? I'm not taking that water all the way back.
Yeah.
God know my heart.
Yeah, for something like that. But if we went to like Walmart or something and we scanned everything, all our groceries, we didn't even go in any other area. We just got groceries. And all of a sudden we get home and there's a watch in there that's a $45 watch. I'm taking it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back. Yeah, definitely taking it back, because I definitely wouldn't want to wear it knowing that it wasn't paid for, and I definitely wouldn't want to give it to someone knowing that it was not purchased by me.
So you feel like you're wearing something that's stolen and you stole it.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah,
that's not cool.
Morals.
Okay, what about oh my goodness, I love this one. Can we jump to the one that says cameras at your house?
Yeah,
you have cameras in your house. And you're recording and you see the Amazon, UPS, Postal Service, whatever the person is, FedEx. I'm not going to blame any specific company that delivers, but they have to put the package on your porch or on your steps and they take a picture. What would you do if you looked on your camera and you saw the Amazon, UPS, FedEx guy throw your package on your porch or on your steps?
Bam, and you heard it.
You hear it. Right. And I mean, he snapped the picture so fast, you don't even know if he got a picture. Did he get a picture of the floor, the grass, the window, or what? Did he get a picture of the package? Because there's no way he did all that in 0.1 seconds.
But you got a picture of him.
Yes, you got to picture him because he is on your camera. So what would you do? Would you report him because he doesn't know what's in that package? It could be broken into
electronics,
pieces.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he throws it on your steps. The steps are concrete.
They ain't gonna give.
They ain't gonna give at all.
Yeah. So would you report him, or would you wait for him to do it again and see if this is a issue, a habit, or something that he just keeps doing, or would you just like, okay, this first time he's ever done it, and I'm gonna let it go?
Well,
or would you wait until you open the package and see something broke, and then you be like, well, I know why it's broke.
Right, but the thing is, well, I guess you can see who delivered the package, but the thing is, it's like, would you want somebody to throw something you paid for on your steps? Would you want someone to just throw down what you spend your good money on?
Good money.
Good money. Good money.
Oh, you say here report it.
And send a copy of the picture. Exactly. Because if he's doing that at your house, how many other people's houses is he doing that at? Just throwing stuff.
Just throwing stuff.
You don't like your job, quit.
And then you got to spend your time to send something back that's broken because they broke it.
Exactly. So I like that. Report it and send a copy of the picture to the company. And then that way, what he gonna say? It wasn't me.
He can't say that.
He can't say nothing.
Got you.
Exactly. Yeah. And especially if you send the actual video of him throwing it on your steps. I'm like, okay, he better be glad I'm sitting on the couch watching TV and I'm comfortable, because I would have went outside and threw him. Yeah, that part. So I be trying to be saved, but the devil, he busy. I be trying to be Christ-like. But the devil always be trying to make me, cut up. So I just stay in the house and try to stay cool, stay calm, and, tell the Lord thank you. Because some folks be wanting it. They be wanting that smoke.
They do.
And I'm here for it.
Especially people that's into domestic abuse and violence and stuff. Like, imagine if you were in the store and you walk down this aisle and there are these two people arguing. They didn't see you, and the woman slaps the guy.
Oh, see, yeah. No.
By being a woman slapping a guy, would you report it? Would you say something? Would you intervene? What would you do?
Well, I can speak on that because I am an advocate for domestic violence victims. I don't care if you're a man, woman, boy, girl. I don't care what your gender is, your race is, your ethnicity is. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what it is. I am a fan of stepping in. I'm a fan of reporting it. I'm a fan of, listen, I don't care if you're a woman putting your hands on a man and a man not supposed to hit a woman, all that stuff. No, a woman shouldn't hit a man either. If you have an issue, then walk away because I'm sorry. I don't know no man. I've never met a man that's okay with a woman slapping them or punching them or kicking them or throwing anything at them. Like I'm not here for it.
So at that point, would you kind of step in or say, hey, what's going on? Or would you just immediately call the cops and say, I want to report an abuse that's going on? I mean, what would you do at that moment? I mean, you can't really, report it to the store manager. It's not their problem.
Right, that's true.
So do you just call the cops immediately and say, hey, this is going on between these two people, not knowing who these people are and if this is just something that always happened? He may be dealing with this all the time and just accept it. And now he's pissed off that this happened in public and somebody caught it. And he's like, hey, I've been dealing with this for 5 years. I'm just used to it. Why are you calling the cops?
Well, I'm not sure that I would go so far as calling the cops immediately because, like you said, I don't know them and I don't know the situation. All I know is what I saw. I would definitely say something so that she is aware that I saw it happen. So now I am a witness to this incident that occurred in front of me. And I'm sure that if we're in Walmart, then Walmart is also a witness.
They got all kinds of people that's going to do stuff.
But Walmart got cameras at your toes.
They catch everything. That's what I'm saying. If you report it to a manager or something, then they can go back and get that footage. Right. And security can say, okay, well, here's the evidence of what happened, especially if they get the police involved.
Right.
But if no one says anything, and you say something like, hey, what's going on? Everything okay? And they say, mind your own business. Do you mind your own business and walk away?
Well, and I have to think about it too. Like, did I hear, what transpired before he got slapped? Because if he told her he got a baby on the way and she ain't pregnant,
and it's his sister or something,
then you just got slapped.
Right. You just got slapped
twice because after she slapped you, I'm gonna slap you.
Right.
And I ain't even got nothing to do with it. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so like you said, you have to assess the situation because you don't want to immediately call the cops. Then you got to stay there and wait because now you got to give a statement.
And your name has to be on a report. And then they remember you. They live around the corner, so they're gonna see you every time. So you just never know. It's right. That's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. You just never know, especially if it's a woman that's hitting a man. Now you see a man hitting a woman. That's like a whole different story because
they're stronger.
They're stronger.
And if a man slap a woman, he might knock her teeth loose or leave a bruise on her.
Even if a man just tap, you shouldn't be doing that. You should not hit.
Exactly.
You just shouldn't do it.
You just shouldn't do it. It's not okay.
Right. It's not okay.
So I want to be use this platform to say domestic violence is not okay. I don't care who it is, what's happening, who's involved. It is not okay. It's easier to just walk away. If you feel like you have to, as a man, put your hands on a woman, or a woman put your hands on a man to get your point across or to express yourself, it's time to walk away.
Yep.
This hits home for me, and I won't talk about it now. But I've never had to deal with anything like that personally, but I've had to deal with something indirectly that has affected me in many ways. And, it's just not okay. And it makes you want to step up and, I want to put my hands on them, which does not,
doesn't make it right.
Doesn't make it right.
But sometimes it makes it even because he did it to you. You want to do it to him.
Exactly.
So he'll know how it feels to be treated that way.
Exactly. Or to your child or your sister or your mom. But two wrongs
don't make it right.
No, they don't.
So I guess the best thing is just report it, get the law involved. That way, when you do snap, then there's a recorded history of something happening to you, and y'all ain't did nothing about it yet.
Yeah. So when I kill him, then y'all got a report that I tried to tell y'all, but y'all didn't listen. We're an hour and 10 minutes into our show. Ooh. Oh my goodness, this has been so exciting. I love talking about stuff like this, just getting feedback. OG says it's never okay. Absolutely. The word never is a great word. It's never okay. Put your hands in your pockets, sit on your hands, walk away, drive away, spend the night at your friend's house, your mama's house. I don't care where you go. But domestic violence is never the answer to anything, because you know what it does. If someone is to put their hands on you and you forgive them, it's an opportunity for them to do it again.
Indeed.
So that just means that I was okay with you doing it that first time.
Right. And then they become an habitual offender.
Yeah, and that's not okay. That's not happening.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about one more and then we're done. Which one you want to talk about?
What about, we can talk about somebody stealing, or we can talk about, somebody, damaging products in a store.
That's a good one. I have been in the store so many times, and now, okay, so I know there's this thing in Walmart where they have this unspoken rule where you can open the package and take something out of the package to look at it.
Yeah, to make sure it's ripe or something. Maybe it's a fruit, and you want to make sure that when you get it home, you don't see brown marks on the bottom side of it.
Right.
So
it's okay to open it and inspect it. Exactly. But what about when someone is in the store trying on the underwear in the aisle, over their clothes, nothing, gross, but people take out underwear, take the underwear out of the package and put them on over their clothes to see how they fit.
Or testing deodorant. Let me see.
Yeah, test the. Oh my goodness! Listen, I have experienced that as well. And then they put it back in the front for the next person to buy. Or what about lipstick? You know how you go to the makeup counter and they have different lipsticks and they put them, be taking a lipstick and put them on their hand. Oh, I don't like that one. Put them back. Okay, let me try this one. Put this on my hand. I'll put this back. I'm gonna need you not to do that. That's disgusting. That's nasty. Because then somebody gonna turn around and put that on their lips.
Right, because the oils in your body is going on that. Then the next person does it. Then the next person does it.
Right. So if you see someone do that, do you report it? Or do you just take it and just throw it away?
Right. Or you've seen it so many times where it just seems like it's normal. That's what they do. You go in Dillard's and you just see them doing it. Some people even put the lipstick on.
Yes, they do.
And be like, that's not
That's my color. That's not my color. I don't like that. OG say yuck. Yeah, yuck is right. Okay. Yuck is absolutely right. But people do it all the time. I mean, it's just like you said, it's like it's the norm. I don't get it. Like, I don't want your skin on my lipstick, or I don't want, you touching something that I potentially am going to buy and put on my body. Like you said,
switching the ingredients in a product. Like, you may have, all banana nut muffins and some blueberries, and they take the blueberries out of the packet and put all banana nut, and then you're stuck with, it goes 3, 3, and 3.
Right.
That's not 3, 3, and 3. That's 6 and 3.
Exactly.
So what I mean, I guess you basically report it to a manager, then they'll take it off the floor.
Right.
But still.
But people don't realize when you do stuff like that, you are tapping into the funds that people have potentially accounted for their families, for their children, for whatever they have going on. Remember, we were in the store the other day, and the little boy, I wanted to pop him. He was poking his fingers into the watermelon.
Yep.
You know how you can
plastic,
buy, you can buy watermelon that's already cut in individual slices, or smaller than a whole watermelon. They cut them, and you can buy half of watermelon. The little boy was literally standing up on top of the pallet and poking his fingers into the watermelon. And I have no idea where his parents were, but he didn't stop until I gave him that "I will whoop your behind" look.
Yeah, I looked at him like, "Are you serious?" And he ran. But it's stuff like that. Like, now when they come back, when other patrons of that store walk around, nobody's ever going to buy that. Right. So in that case, you would, maybe take that product, even though it's not you, it's not your fault. You would take that product to one of the, produce managers or something and say, "Here, there's, I just want to let you know somebody poked their hand in it."
And they're going to toss it.
What I can't stand is, and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, what I can't stand is, and I saw this last week, where some guy was stocking produce, and I think it was apples or something that you would stick directly in your mouth, and one fell on the floor. He picked it up and continued to place everything.
And put it right back on the pile. Put it right in the pile with the rest of the apples.
What would you do? I politely picked that one up and put it off on the side on top of something that was out of the midst of that stuff. I'm like, one thing, it contaminates everything else that's sitting up there. I mean, people walking on the floor, shoot, the corona could be on the floor.
Exactly.
And you picking that up and putting it back because you dropped it while you were stocking up stuff. Come on.
And you get home and you just so happen not to wash it as good as you normally would.
You never knew it fell.
You never knew it fell. You just give it a quick rinse and wipe it off with a napkin. And just, what if you missed that spot that they fell on the floor and has whatever, God knows, on it? Then
you can't see germs.
No, you cannot. Now you sick. You wonder why you coughing up your lungs. You need medicine or oxygen or a doctor's appointment because you got the Rona.
So there you go.
What would you do?
What would you do?
I would report them. I would report that person. I think we were too far away to catch their name or really get a good look at their face. But I would report that, because if they did that one time and we saw it, how many other times have they done it? What else? It could be something that we go around the corner to purchase that we picking out that fell on the floor that they put back and we don't know it.
That's right. So, hey, we're going to have some fun next week.
Yes, we are. I'm excited. Make sure you tune in next Sunday at 6 p.m. We're going to play some trivia. We're going to give away some money. We're going to have some fun. I know you want to go Christmas shopping, so make sure you tune in. Tell a friend, subscribe, like the video. And we look forward to seeing you next Sunday at 6 p.m. That's our time. God bless you.
Love y'all.
Good night. Hey, come on. Beyond the chat. Hey. Good night, y'all.
Hey.
We keep it plain, keep it real, we really get down to it. You know the drill, from the bottom to the top. Stay tuned, make sure you stay locked as we go beyond the chat. Hey, we're not just talking. Come on, beyond the chat. We're not just talking. We go.
Appreciate it. Peace, y'all.
Thank you. Appreciate the love. God bless and good night.